You're watching the Boxing Supplement. I'm here at the SW Pro Gym in Loughton, Essex. With me is Richard Commey. Next fight is at York Hall against Gary Buckland at what was that? July the 12th, I believe.
That's right. Yeah,
that's right. And today we've seen you spar Louis Adolphi.
Yeah.
Great session.
Yeah.
You feel good?
Feel good. I feel good. You know.
Yeah, he's a welterweight, so nearly a stone heavier than you. But as from what I was seeing, you were very strong in there. You were cutting the ring off.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's what we'll be working on. You know, I've been training every day, so just trying to work some game plan that my coach taught me. So just working on it is, you know, it's getting on pretty good.
Yeah,
it's getting on pretty good. Yeah.
I mean, just from watching that, it was showing you looked very heavy-handed. You could take the shots he was throwing. Yeah, I mean, it's all looking good for Buckland in a month's time.
Yeah, you know, like I've been here for a very long time now, almost about 45 months, you know, working for this title. And you know, this title really means a lot for me, for my team, and for my country as well. Not my country, but for the boxing, like the boxing in the country. So, you know, this is something that I really wanted, you know, and you know, I've been working so hard for it, you know. So obviously, this is my first sparring session, so you know, I'm glad you all went off good.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been evident you've been struggling to get fights at lightweight in Britain. There's been a lot of people rejecting the offers. We won't go down the Derry Matthews route because there's been a lot of talk about that. But Gary Buckland's a good, credible fighter with a good CV, and that's definitely a step in the right direction for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, it's really is. You know, I'm very excited that, you know, at the long run, I get someone from here who got an incredible name, because it's good. You know, I'm just up and coming boxer who really want to get to the world level. So it's good for me to have someone like Gary Buckland. I know he's been there for a while. You know, and for me to be able to go through him, you know, that would tell me that, yeah, you know, and if I cannot win this title off him, then where am I going to go? So it's good. This is just an opportunity for me to show the boxing in the UK that, you know, I'm the real deal, or I've got something to offer.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm very excited. He take the fight, and I know he's training hard. As I'm training that on the day, come 12 July, both of us are going to have a good show, and it's going to be a great night.
I think styles certainly make fights. A lot of people say that. You've got completely different styles. I can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, it's all about being natural, being yourself, not trying to do what other people are doing, you know. It's just about, you know, just trying to be your own self, you know, rather than trying to imitate what people are doing. Yeah, it's good, you can learn from others, but you have to mix it up with your own thing, and that makes it unique. Yeah, you understand? So that's what me and my coach, obviously me and my coach have been working for a very long time, and you know, it's been good, you know. He knew me when I was a little boy and all that, so we've been for a while, you know, for a very long time, you know. So more than, I think we've been together more than 20 years. Yeah.
So that's the best relationships are the ones that, you know, can, obviously he knows your strengths and stuff and how to get the best performance out of you. And from what I noticed in the sparring, you know, you've got that style that was unpredictable. You know, out of nothing, you were landing these shots that I certainly didn't see coming. I'm sure Louis didn't. You know, and just it's just compliment to your style. It was, it was very impressive indeed.
Like I told you, this is boxing. You know, boxing is all about. It's only two of you in the ring, and it's all about trying to do something that your opponent will have no idea before you realize. You're done. Yeah, that's it, and that's what we're really working on, and that's what, you know, I've been taught by my coach. You know, this is because if every day your shots, your opponent are gonna catch your shot, then he's gonna, you know, he's gonna counter you, he's gonna block it, and you end up, you know, 0%. I mean, all the work you've done end up being to 0%, because what's the point of throwing a punch when your opponents can see it? You understand? So I think. And all that, you know, I'm not saying that, not because I don't say that that is it, but I still got a lot to learn, you know, because I'm very young in the game. I've only done this for about 3 years now,
plus 1 year,
plus 1 year mature, which is you know. And to say amateur is nothing, so I think, 3 years in the professional game, so I still got a long way to go and I'm still learning, you know, and I can't wait to learn, you know, because every day you need to learn, you know.
Yeah, that's, I was really shocked to find out you've only been pro 3 years. I mean, you look so comfortable in the ring, like you've been doing it since you were, for 20 years, since you was, a young boy.
Yeah, well, actually, boxing, I'm not doing, I only 3 years, you know. Like ever since I started boxing, in total will be only 4 years.
Well, how did you fall into boxing then? Sports?
Yeah, I started as a footballer, you know. I played for my coach, you know.
Yeah.
I played for his uncle.
Yeah.
You know, so when I was a little kid, I was like, I'm very good at football. I can play any defense, like a versatile player, you understand what I mean? Yeah. And I played for him a couple of, and then when kickboxing was introduced to Ghana, because I like Shotokan style, so because self-defense, back home in Ghana, like, you can fight anywhere, so, I always want to be like, I always have to learn something to defend myself whenever, I found myself in a situation like that. So, I joined kickboxing, I was doing, and I went to UAE. All my friends that I met, they were like, Richie, you better, why don't you do boxing, why don't you do boxing? But I said, if that's the case, okay, people are saying it, so let me come back home to Ghana and have a try with boxing and see. Meanwhile, I pray for him, and my coach has already told me, because he was opening a gym when I was doing kickboxing. So anytime I want to come and work out, in terms of boxing, I should come down to the gym. But really, it's not my thing at the moment. I've never dreamt of becoming a professional boxer, so I just ignore him. But I don't really shun him, but I just listen and just went on doing my thing. But then when I go back, I tell him, look, this is what people are saying. So he knew me really well. He knew how hard, like, I always want to push on, because that's the kind of person I am, I always want to push hard.
With anything?
Yeah, without anything. I just want to train him. I always want someone who can work with me and get the best out of me, always. So I spoke to him and he said, well, if that's the case, come on, let's do it. And ever since, man,
they're looking back.
No looking back, and really, wherever I am today, I like to say a big stance to make streetwide promotion. Michael Amubidiaku, my manager, it's been so helpful to me ever since he came to Ghana and met me in 2010, and then he spoke to me. He saw what I've got and what I can offer, and he still believes in me and see what I can do in the future, And also ever since I've been here, all the friends ever since 2012. All the good friends that I made, they've been really supportive to me.
Yeah.
And those people that I met in the UAE, and some of them are still here. They still come my fights. Yeah. They still, they still come around whenever they have the chance to come and see me, to see how I'm faring. I see a very big thing. And then, my sponsor, MMP Mini Piling, I really want to thank them for the great stuff. They're doing a great job. And God bless them. My trainer Carloco, I have to thank him so much, because he's done a lot. And also my condition trainer, Chris Banks, has also been working with me. Yeah. They're always pushing me, and also our sports therapy here, Hajj. Yeah. Man, it's a magic workout. It works magic on my body. So these are the kind of people that when you're working with. These are the sort of people that when you have as a team, you don't worry about anything. All you want to do is just train, and get the best out of it.
They got your back, they do their job, you do yours.
And these people, I really hold them a lot, And I thank them so much,
So, we'll have to wrap it up there, mate. Thank you for your time.
Very much.
It's been a pleasure to meet you, and I've got Ghana in the sweepstakes for the World Cup, so if you boys better win, because I'll get a lot of money.
Okay, good. Definitely we're gonna win, and like I said, it's all about Ghana. They are out there representing Ghana, and I'm in terms of football, and I'm here representing Ghana in terms of boxing. I know definitely these guys have trained well. Yeah. They have the likes of Michael Essien and Sam Wadi. These guys are, they are unbelievable players, and I know, with the spirit in the team, I know they're good. I know they're gonna do great stuff. They're gonna do well to just, push whatever they find themselves. That's it. We give thanks to God, because I know this time of World Cup is not gonna be an easy task for them. So I think, but fingers crossed. I hope they go through to the to the group stages, and then we see
It was horrible with Suarez last time. That was a horrible exit. Played brilliantly. So yeah, I have more faith in Ghana doing better than England. You know, I'll say that right here. Put it down.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you don't have to. You have to reserve your mockings after everything before, rather than you say it before. You know. So you just fingers crossed. You know, I'm a big fan of football because I played football myself when I was little. So you know, I wish all the Ghanaian team, I wish them all the best, and I know they're gonna represent Ghana in a good spirit, and they're gonna take them in a high position in terms of football, and I'm gonna do mine as well in terms of boxing.
Yeah, definitely. So you're watching Brazil-Croatia tonight?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, they are I think my third favorite in the World in the World Cup. So Ghana is second, but you know, always, you know, you put Brazil first, Ghana second, but your hearts, you all know where you know where my heart is. You know,
of course it's Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Well, all the best for the 12th of July against Buckland. Yeah, so thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.